to the playoffs and just come up short against Coventry. But yeah, he had a slow start this year, hasn't he? But he's got them going again. It's difficult, you know. They lost Tuber Akpom 28 goals, Ramsey 5 goals, Archer 11 goals. Look at the amount of goals he lost from the front line there. So yeah, it's been difficult for him. But as I say there, they've 4 wins in the last 5, so they're getting back on track.
Number 9 with the early ball forward and miss, and Burstow is lurking around, and it's interesting that if they're going to try and play it down the channels from.
Yeah, just that's what you want to see a little bit more from Mason. It's something I mentioned in midweek. We didn't do it enough, running in behind Watford's back line, turning the centre backs.
Well, trust me, Gary, but yes.
Early on there, just drop a couple of balls in the channel and it just opens up the space in the middle of the park to play a little bit more. Just looking as well, Trey has come over to right back. Niall, you see pressing on the far side. He's gone out to left back today.
You mentioned that might happen. What's the thinking behind that, Danny?
Not sure what Tony's thinking was, because obviously they're both right-footed. Sometimes you have, you know, Tom Ince played out there on Wednesday night on that right-hand side. Does he feel Trey was better equipped to deal with him coming in? I'm not too sure, but you know, it worked out quite well. You know, Niall,
yeah,
as we say, picked up the ball out here and beat 3 or 4 players and smashed one in the top corner. So, you know,
you wouldn't expect them to change during the game?
Not really, no. I say that they're very similar players in a way. I know Trey likes to drift in almost into midfield at times, doesn't he?
Yeah.
To pick up the ball. Niall's probably more of an out-and-out fullback who'll get up and down the pitch.
Someone pressing here. McNair goes back to Seny Dieng. Still pressing here. Quite comfortable though, really, for Middlesbrough.
Good pressure, yeah, but they played out well there, Middlesbrough.
Sunderland steal it. It's that man Huggins again. Putting it through, looking for Abdullah Bar. Dieng comes out though.
Yeah, just having a little look at a minute. Patrick's out on this right-hand side, isn't he? It's Abdullah Bar
through the middle. Out wide. Engel. Stolen and pulled back, surely.
Yeah, reads it well, Trey. Just nicks in front of Sam Greenwood there. Little tug back from Greenwood. And Greenwood has come out to this left-hand side. You see Crooks there, Big Matt Crooks coming into the team, the 25. He's playing in behind Coburn this afternoon.
Here's Sunderland throw. Referee this afternoon is Jared Gillett. His assistants are Darren Kahn and Akil Housen. The fourth is Jeremy Simpson.
You see there Abdullah Bar picking the ball up. Yeah, he's almost as a 10 in there today, so Tony has changed it. I said before in the pre-match show, didn't I, that you know, will he bring Patrick out to this right-hand side, and he has done today.
Burstow on the stretch. Didn't get there. Middlesbrough pick up possession.
One thing he has got, Abdullah Bar, as well, you know, he's got a bit of trickery with the step overs, but his energy levels are fantastic, aren't they?
Yeah, he still goes deep into the game,
yeah,
doesn't he?
There was a couple of times on Wednesday night he got caught out of position, but he's just got that little burst, 10 yards or so, to get back in and help out.
Through season last season.
He's been a key performer, hasn't he?
Foul there. Trey Hume a little bit eager on Sam Greenwood. Opportunity for Middlesbrough to load the box. Centre backs coming forward. Yeah, Dan Barlaser, someone we didn't really mention before the game, obviously coming from Rotherham. Decent right foot on him. Can strike a ball, set plays.
Yeah, we saw a lot of him in League One, didn't we? From a Newcastle player. Didn't actually play the first team though. Job, whose head gets in the way, but it spins back.
Yeah, didn't quite deal with it, did he? I think Luke does well in the end. It's a difficult one, that's dropping, no pace on it, and he puts it out on the far side.
Here's Paddy McNair. He joins Sunderland with a bit of a package deal with Donald Love.
Bit of a package deal, all inclusive. Or?
Yeah. I think the deal was around 4.4 million, around that.
You see Middlesbrough, they look like they want to come up here and try and dictate the ball, don't they? Settle in with possession, not sitting off.
Should make for a better game, doesn't it? The club comes up and does that here at the Stadium of Light as Job tries to move through the middle. He wasn't able to keep a hold of the ball. And here's Barlassa. Has to go backwards though. I say Middlesbrough enjoying the line share possession
and I think when we do win it there, I think Job, you see, he wants to try and settle on it, but just got to pop it off, try and get a couple of passes in. Get caught on the ball.
Hogan steals it. Bit of a late one. A dangling leg. Referee said it was all right to continue. Breaks for Jack Clark. I don't think I've said his name this afternoon yet. Dan Neil shifts it to Patrick Roberts.
Oh, on ball. Yeah, we had one of them in the Sheffield Wednesday game, didn't we? It was Callum Patterson, I think, wasn't it?
No yellow card. Yeah. He must have been off the pitch. That's my only presumption there. But
the old, it's early in the game.
Oh, yeah. Ballard deals with that one.
Yeah, up against Coburn there. It's a big physical presence as well, doesn't he?
Coburn, another one of those to have spent time on Sunderland's books as a youth player. He was on loan at Bristol Rovers last season, Coburn. I think it was a foul throw there, Dan?
Yeah, well, one or two Sunderland fans did as well.
First up, pressing. Barr might steal it here, he has. Job turns into trouble, but gets a free kick.
Yeah, he does well there, boy. Could have shifted out to Patrick a little bit sooner, I think.
Ballard, up, foul.
Do you know what? It's a silly foul from Crooks there, because I think Dan Ballard had overrun it slightly.
It's the second one
into Isaiah Jones. Just have a look at it now. To see Dan there, and there he gets away, and Isaiah Jones is coming onto it. Yeah,
would have lost it anyway.
Chance on the counter attack for Middlesbrough.
A couple in quick succession there for Crooks. He's got to be careful. I think the next one he'll probably pick up a yellow. Referee had a word with him as well when you're watching that replay. As ball's played forward. Job will get on the end of it. Roberts. Trehune. There's Niall Huggins. Jack Clark forced wide but comes inside.
Nice.
Dan Neil. Is Abdullah Barr onside? He is. Barr shoots!
Oh! Yeah, good from Sunderland. First real bit of play we've seen in the Middlesbrough half. Almost 10 minutes on the clock. Work it really well. Good link-up play. Jack Clark threads a lovely little ball into Dan Neil. Into Abdullah Barr. Just chops inside his man. Looking for that far corner. Well, it's the stanchion behind the goal. But it's bright from Sunderland. Good play.
Here come Middlesbrough, there's a man free on this left-hand side. If they can find it, well, it has gone all the way through.
Yeah, do you know what? It got there, they were 4v3, they pass it out really well. We're pressing them high up there and they pop it through us. And they're 4v3 with a better ball. Just have a look now.
Engel it is.
Yeah, bottom of your
forward.
picture, 4v3 there. And
That's a
better
diagonal
pass.
ball on the floor.
Yeah, he doesn't really get his head up or get the ball out of his feet. And then, well, Engel sticks it behind the goal.
Well, the sun's disappeared here at the Stadium of Light. In fact, it's gone a bit overcast, if anything. Sunderland come out with it. Patrick Roberts goes back to Anthony Patterson.
Yeah, just see out your picture, Mason Burstow. He's pointing in behind, playing on the shoulder of Paddy Mint there, and there is space to drop a ball into. Again, Middlesbrough with the high line.
Nine. Asking a lot of Burstow that one.
Yeah, it's it, and he's willing today, isn't he, Mason Burstow? That's 2 or 3 runs he's made early on. I think Joe made one as well, down this right-hand side channel. Just too much on that one from Luke, looking for his run.
Dan Neil got something on it. The ball still breaks to a Middlesbrough player.
Yeah, that setup's interesting, Middlesbrough. You see from the goal kick there, and we're pressing them high, and almost keepers dropping it in and sending Diang just a flat ball in, taking 4 or 5 Sunderland players out of the game.
Goal kick. Lucas Engel's going to be up and down this flank by the looks of things, and they are finding space, Danny.
Yeah, more so there. It becomes a back 3 for Borough, doesn't it? Tommy Smith tucks in with Fry and McNair, and as you say there, Engel, he is getting down this left-hand side. Opportunity earlier, poor ball into the box.
Fired forward as Patrick Roberts, who's beneath us.
Akers there, if Niall sees him.
Space. Middlesbrough come away with it again. It's left-hand side. Hackney drops it off to Lucas Engel. Bar goes down and Middlesbrough get the free kick in the middle of the park. Dan Barlasser will take it.
Yeah, say almost 15 minutes gone. Jack Clark's seen nothing of the ball really, has it? That one passage of play he was involved with, a little threaded ball into Dan Neil. Other than that, hasn't had too many touches.
Sam Greenwood, the former Sunderland youth player, on loan from Leeds United at Middlesbrough. Best friends with Dan Neil. A famous picture of them at the League Cup final. Coburn brings it under control, but then doesn't play a particularly good ball wide. It's kept in though. Barlasser. Hackney.
Yeah. Do you know what? They've played some good football actually in Middlesbrough. You can see they're set up really well. Movement off the ball. Just that final pass then from Coburn, wasn't it? Behind Engel as he's making his way down that left-hand side again.
Hume's pass forward is cut out and Engel plays it across the field. This is a good movement here for Middlesbrough. Tommy Smith floats one in towards the back post. Coburn's there. Too high.
Do you know what? I can't believe Tommy Smith hasn't pulled the trigger there. They've got Akers in the middle there. We give the ball away. I think it's Trey Hume, isn't it? Look at the space in the middle of the park there. See Job's high. Dan Neil's got a couple to deal with. Yeah, angle's maybe against him looking at it second time round. Tries to stand the ball up to the far post. Matt Crooks has gone down. Feels he's fouled in the middle. There's just too much on it there for Coburn at the far post.
Sunderland yet really have a grasp on the game.
Yeah, not quite got going yet, have we? That one bit of play aside.
15 minutes in.
I think Middlesbrough probably had the share of the possession.
Nyan. Huggins. Again, Jack Clark hasn't been in the game yet. Very high line from Middlesbrough.
It's high line, yeah, almost similar to Watford on Wednesday night again, and I think, yeah, it's tight in the middle of the pot, just keep rotating it, look for the width, get Patrick and Jack on it a little bit more.
Roberts finds Barr, couldn't bring it under control, and then catches Engel on the way through.
Yeah, it's a good ball from Patrick, he's had to wrap it in there with some pace on it, and it pops up off Abdullah Barr. There's that one back here from Luke O'Nien. Yeah, do you know what, he gives him a little nudge in the middle of the box there. Crooks, just keep your eye on it. He's wrong side, and then, yeah, just pushes him. He's lucky there, Luke.
McNair spins on it, gives it back to his keeper. Dieng. The Roker end want more of a press. Dan Neil's going to have to get there. He does. Job gives him it back. Dan Neil on the stretch catches Coburn. Referee's going to bring this back here. What's he going to do? It's a yellow card.
Yeah, I think it's Job tries to pop it back to him. It gets away from Dan. He's on the stretch. Let's have a look back. He goes in, slides in for it. Yeah, do you know what? He almost slides through him. He studs it up on his front leg, but he goes through the middle of Coburn's legs. He catches him actually with his trailing leg watch, so he doesn't catch him with the studs up. I think it's the right decision from the referee.
To make it a seat.
I think, yeah, Michael Carrick down there below is in his technical area. He'll be the happier of the two managers, for sure.
Adam McNair. Fry. Smith plays it forward. Oh, back control on the far side from Crooks.
He's had a mixed start, hasn't he, Crooks, coming back into the teams, give some fouls away, loose touch there, could have had a penalty.
Here's Trey Hume. Roberts thinking about his options, spins around, turns around and gets away from Engel, then goes down. I don't think there's enough in there for a free kick, and despite some of the protests from the Sunderland fans.
No, I think he does well in the end, Engel. He got twisted up a little bit, but he gets back in and gets a toe on the ball.
Greenwood comes away with it in the middle, tries to put a ball through. Huggins goes inside. Dan Neil gets there, Jack Clark's gone ahead of him.
Oh, do you know what, we're almost 2v1 there if it's in. Better ball into Jack Clark, and he knows it.
Been feeding on scraps so far, Jack Clark. Just can't get going, can't get into the game yet. It'll come.
Yeah, I think that'll obviously come, as I say, when we have a spell on the ball, really. We haven't had a real good 5 minutes or so in possession, have we?
Very disciplined, this Middlesbrough side. You can see they're
yeah, well drilled, aren't they? Yeah. Out of possession.
4-2-3-1, really.
Yeah. And in possession as well, set up from the goal kick. You know, he's got them set up to try and play out from the back, and it's not on. We're pressing them really high, and Dieng just drops a flat ball into Coburn there. Or
they're so much more organised than the Watford side we saw during the week. It's a hopeful ball forward from Hackney. Gives Sunderland possession. Here's Huggins. He's doing it again.
Yeah, nearly wiggles his way through. Jones just gets back at him.
Coburn.
Good tackle.
Tackle from Job. Here's Patrick Roberts. Michael Carrick wasn't happy with that challenge. Patrick Roberts still going and still going. He's going to get the shot away!
Oh, what a save, by the way. What a save as it opens up for Patrick. And that's what we're looking for, to get Sunderland going. And it opens up for Patrick. And I think it's the left boot to Sonny Dieng. Hangs it out. Let's have a look now. Patrick receives it there. That's the first time really he's gone inside. His man gets the better of him. We're not seeing it about the corners taken.
Jack Clark's on the ball. Dan Neil gives it back to Jack Clark. Clark trying to go around the outside. Well,
Yeah,
real sight of what
yeah,
Paddy
here it
Roberts
is now. Let's have a look back, and it opens up for him. It's a good run from Burstow. He attracts Paddy McNair.
It's a great
save.
save.
He thinks he's found the bottom corner. And it's that left boot, isn't it?
Does everything right, doesn't he, Patrick?
Yeah.
And he hasn't got to really move on his run either. He's quite
No,
direct.
he can pick his corner as it opens up, and he reverses it, doesn't he? Tries to catch the keeper at his near post, but yeah, good goalkeeping, giving credit. Maybe doesn't catch it as much. He's almost chops it into the ground, I think. See, doesn't quite get a cleanish strike on it as he would have liked, but yeah, good goalkeeping.
Well, Sunderland fans might remember Sonny Dieng.
I was going to say, we haven't mentioned it. Yeah, last year, 2-2, wasn't it?
QPR. Sunderland get it back. He's Job.
Body's in the box.
Trey Hume. Oh, it's a perfect ball, but no one's on the end of it. Looked too easy.
Well, yeah, you're saying that, but is he looking for Burstow's feet or Abdullah Bar in behind? It's sort of in between the two of them. It's better from Sunderland now. It's took us almost 20 minutes to get going.
Foul on Job from Hackney. So restart quickly. Trey Hume. Cross comes in. Jack Clark going to do here. Picks it up. And in the box. Cross comes in. Out from Fry. Huggins picks it up.
Yeah, good ball in again from Trey Hume. I think it was Job, wasn't it? It looked like he was getting there. Credit to Middlesbrough, defend it well.
Ballard. Here's Jack Clark. Here he goes. And he's still going, Jack Clark.
Yeah, there we go, trying to
Fry
get into the
kicks it
game
out.
now. Say the crowd are up for this.
Oh, absolutely.
Picked up now.
The roof have come off. If Sunderland were to get a goal this afternoon. Full house here at the Stadium of Light. Here's Jack Clark.
Changed.
Gets to the byline. Left-footed cross. Oh, it's just too much height on it for Job.
Job's
to
there, isn't he?
get on the end. Or Nine will try and keep it alive. Can he? He does. And he's in the crowd. Let's hope he's all right. He is. He's back on the pitch.
Yeah, good from Sunderland now, seeing a lot of the ball. So getting the two wide players into the game.
Roberts forced back. He's Niall Huggins. Ball's cut out and Middlesbrough will come forward through the middle. Oh, stumble. Greenwood could be in here. Patterson was there, but Coburn was there as well, and Sunderland somehow scramble it out for a corner.
Yeah, that's a couple of times now. The big pocket of space in the middle of the pitch, and Job actually does really well. He has to sprint, see him there, getting back to his man. And then Trey, he tries to dangle a leg out, loses his foot in. Greenwood pulls the trigger across Anthony Patterson, and it's dropping round, and then Dan Ballard's in there. Manages to scramble it behind for the corner. Yeah, could have gone in off Dan Ballard there, and it's actually off the outside of the post, isn't it?
Ballard does well, doesn't he?
He does.
First Middlesbrough corner. So Congo on the penalty spot. That's moved now towards the back post. Passing comes. There's a header in there. I think we'll go for another corner.
Yeah, I think it was a good touch. Luke O'Nien, I think it was. Just gets a little bit on it.
Well, it's gone for a goal kick.
Maybe not. Yeah, just got to be careful there for that good 5 minutes or so we had, and then we turn the ball over. I think Niall tries to thread a pass, gets cut out, and then massive pocket of space in the middle of the park. Be a concern for Tony Mowbray.
Roberts. Trying to play it forward, looking for Burstow on that occasion.
Well, yeah, well, Burstow's actually come out to the touchline there, and you've got both Job and Abdullah Bar in there. Again, I think it's not actually a bad ball from Patrick, just turning it in behind them, but nobody's willing to make the run in behind.
Trying to close down. Equally Clark. I think Clark will get there as well. But then gives it away. And luckily for Sunderland,
do you know what, they've let us off a couple of times at Middlesbrough. Yeah, they've nicked it on the counter-attack. It's their final ball's letting them down.
Here's Huggins. Running hard. Tackled from behind, but fairly. Clark can't get around his man. Hackney comes away with it.
Now we're in trouble.
Middlesbrough got Coburn in the middle. O'Nien stops it. Ballard clears it.
Yeah, we've just got to tidy up again here now. Say we've had that 5 minutes, but decision making again, giving the ball back to Middlesbrough too easily.
Ball comes in. Time to spin.
Yeah, again, that ball flat cross in, isn't it? And
Sam Greenwood wins the corner.
He brings it down, and then we don't get pressure on the cross to start with. And there's a couple of touches, it's bobbling round on the swivel. It's Dan Ballard, isn't it? Gets the block in. There's that one again now, you see. Ball in there. He's just trying to feed it round Luke O'Nien. Gets himself in a good position, Luke.
Niall Huggins is down on the far side. That's nothing to worry about. It's Hayden Hackney. England under 21.
He's feeling his left thigh there, Niall. Not good.
Nothing here, Danny. I think there'll be a change. Just remind us who's on the bench,
Well,
Danny.
just having a look there. Obviously, you've got the centre-backs on there. You've got Ellis Taylor, haven't you, who's obviously left-footed. He can go and do a job at left-back. And it doesn't look good for Niall, looking at his reaction. You've got the two centre-backs on there as well, Sealt and Treantis as well.
There's all the coaches there. Mike Dodds and Michael Proctor as well.
Yeah, looks like
Jensen
Sealt's getting stripped off down below us. I'd imagine Trey Hugh maybe across the left back. I think Sealt came on at right back, didn't he? Was it midweek he came on? Got a few minutes.
He did, yeah. And let's hope Niall's okay because he's had a long recovery. It looks like his afternoon might be done. Jensen Sealt might see the most minutes this afternoon as he has done in a Sunderland shirt.
Yeah, just have a look. Instructions Mike Dodds has given. Maybe was he signalling it back three to him? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, unfortunately for Niall, we just mentioned it. He's got through his injury issues from last season, getting a good run, and unfortunately, looks like he's picked up another one.
So Jensen Sealt joined Sunderland in the summer from PSV, a very highly rated right-footed defender. He's tall as well. He's well over 6 foot.
Naturally, I think he's a centre-back, isn't he? But so once we've tweaked the formation possibly, or I think Trey might have gone across the left back. We'll see in a minute.
Have a defender to have to defend this corner first. Before he's having a look at Luke O'Nien, who's laughing there. Still Fry.
He's given him a fair few inches there, isn't he?
Paddy McNair's trying to help as well. Tag team on O'Nien.
It's loaded the 6-yard box. Ball swung in.
It's exactly where it's gone. It's very busy in there. Jack Clark runs away to try and pick it up early.
Get there. Oh,
he's got there. Barr's ahead of him.
Keep going, keep going.
Oh, he's intercepted. It was a good run from Burstow.
Yeah, he actually does really well, Isaiah Jones. Just waits. It's a slightly heavy touch from Mason Burstow, gets away from him, and it invites the challenge from Isaiah Jones on the far side.
Now Huggins just disappears beneath us. That's why there are applause around us. He looks dejected. Let's hope it's not a long time. You've got the international break coming up as well, so hopefully that might be enough time for him to get back up to speed.
Yeah.
As Middlesbrough come forward. It's Jones. Up in the middle from Greenwood. Charge down, it'll be another Middlesbrough corner. Now they have 3 to Sunderland's 2.
Yeah, game's really opened up, hasn't it? Middlesbrough getting a lot of joy going forward. There's that one back for Mason Burstow now. You can see what he's looking for now. 2v1 almost against Jones. He just tries to feed it into Abdullah Bar.
When you're running in tandem with like that forward, is there ever a good time? Is earlier the better, or do you have to kind of wait for the
yeah, you're
moment?
waiting to try and, to that timing, isn't it, really? Trying to slot it across for Abdullah Bar. From the defender's point of view, he does well. He just waits for the opportunity, tries to narrow it down to that right-hand side of the pitch. And say just a slightly heavy touch from Mason gets away from him and invites Jones to come across and get the challenge in.
Jobu gets the first header, goes out to Hackney. It's a low one, dealt with by Hume. And Nye gives it to Barr. Now Barr, what can he do here?
Go on, drive.
Up against Engel. Jones comes back as well. Is that it? Yes, the referee's reaching.
Well, he feels he's got the ball, I think. Isaiah Jones.
Interesting. The referee's surrounded by Middlesbrough players.
Yeah, do you know what? He gets one look at it and he feels that Abdullah Barr's been
he was
fouled.
pretty close. Look how close the referee is as well.
Does he get a toe on the ball here? Let's have a look now. No, I'm not sure on there. We'll see it back in slow-mo. This will be the one now. Let's have a look. Oh, he brushes the ball, doesn't he? Just a lot of Abdullah Bar. Not too sure.
Michael Carrick is fuming about that one beneath us here in the West Stand.
Yeah, do you know what? It's a great ball from Luke O'Nien, though. As it comes back into the box, I think Hackney gets the shot off, and Luke just pops a lovely ball into Abdullah Bar's path to get us on the counter-attack.
Now, does Patrick Roberts fancy this on his left foot?
Well, he certainly does.
Shaping up, isn't he?
Dan Neil alongside him, but Dan's not really interested.
He is moving into the correct position now, Daniel, but
I just thought sometimes you put a right footer on it as well. Maybe Jack Clark stood over it and it puts a little bit of doubt in the goalkeeper's mind, but just Patrick stood over it.
It's a wall. Keeper comes out, only punches, gets the free kick. So the keeper leads with his hands.
Yeah.
Because his hands got connected to and goes down, it's a free kick. How does that work?
Protected species, aren't they, goalkeepers? Let's have a look. Yeah, free kick comes off the top of the wall, Crutch shoulder, and then Trey goes in for it. Do you know what? I don't think it's a foul. They've both gone for the ball. Yeah, keeper gets there.
Trey's leading with his head.
Really, yeah, it's not really a foul at all. That's what I'm saying. They can't wait to give the free kicks before the contact's made sometimes. And there's not that much contact, let's be honest. He hasn't caught him with his elbow or anything. Generous, very generous from the referee.
He's Engel. He's inside, and Balassa pops it through, looking for Coburn. Sunderland win it back.
Yeah, he struggled a bit, Coburn. That's a few that have come off him.
This is great from Dan Neil. Just waiting for those lines to have cracks in. Roberts is inside the area, pulls it back for Dan Neil. Does he fancy one? He's going to float one in towards the back post. Oh! And Dieng gets there. Still in play. Jack Clark now. Shot comes in.
Oh!
Just too high from Trey Hume, who's moved up onto that left-hand side.
Yeah, a couple of opportunities. As it cuts back to Dan Neil from Patrick, he doesn't take the opportunity. See there with his left foot. He stands the ball up, he's looking far post, Mason Burstow, it's almost in. Dieng close it clear. And as it comes in again, Jack Clark just sets it back for Trey Hume, and it opens up for him. You hear the shoot from the crowd, and he does. Again, just another yard or two too much on it from Trey, looking for that far corner. Don't give the free kick away. Yeah, he's nowhere to go there. I think Patrick had read the pass to Paddy McNair as well. Jack just give Tommy Smith a little nudge in his back, gives a cheap free kick away.
Gives a foul against Luke O'Nien on Coburn. Middlesbrough take it quickly. Jones cuts inside and again stays in possession and then drops it off to Paddy McNair. Ballard comes across. McNair picks it up for Middlesbrough. Lasser through the middle, shows too much to Job and then leaves one on Job as Sunderland try and break. And Jack Clark pulled back a bit as he advances. Referee plays on for now. Pulled back to the penalty spot. Sunderland couldn't take advantage of the advantage.
Yeah, do you know, I think he does really well, Jack, and Tommy Smith thinks about bringing him down there. Need a little bit more movement in the box. Once Jack gets in there, we're a little bit static. Nobody drops out for it. Offering for the cutback.
See that back three there, can't you, Danny? Jensen sealed on the right-hand side. And Ballard in the middle, Luke O'Nien on the left.
Yeah, it will be at times, and you know, Trey does like to go under. He will drop back in at left back, obviously out of possession. But we see him naturally. He likes to go into the middle of the pitch, doesn't he? Almost as a centre midfielder. That's the problem you've got now when Luke's receiving the ball there. He's got nobody outside him to play the wide ball to.
It out. O'Nien gets there. Dan Neil. Here's Jack Clark. It's screaming for it on the other flank. Clark goes down, gets the free kick.
And that's not his first foul, is it? Matt Crooks, by the way. Third or fourth of the game, yeah.
The crowd know that as well.
Lazy leg, isn't it? He leaves there for Jack Clark. Jack's asking the question. See it back now, it's Tommy Smith, that one there. Yeah, see, he thinks about pulling Jack, lets him go. That was earlier on. It'll be Patrick again with the outswinger. A little bit more height in there now as well, with Jensen Seal coming forward.
Roberts delivers. Still forward as Clark pops one in. Dieng comes and gathers.
Yeah, it's good from Dieng there. He's on the front foot, ready for that ball coming in. There's a couple of crosses he's had to deal with so far this afternoon.
Played here, the still mid-lights. A little bit flat, the atmosphere, because
I think, you know, a little bit edgy really. I know
yeah,
I think it's been a good game. I think you know, both teams are having a good go, trying to win the game.
Oh, Dieng. The bar. Burstow gets it back. Still going Burstow. Does he find Roberts? Oh, Roberts' control lets him down, but he might get there still. Big shouts of the ball going out, only get the throw, which Roberts takes early, finds Job, who's under pressure, who goes down, free kick.
Yeah, does well there, Job, just buys it. He has a little look over his shoulder, he waits for the contact from Coburn. Just having a word with him there, Coburn. I was going to say Job using his experience at 18 years old.
Well, he has played 10 games.
going to be Jack Clark with this one. Interesting today, opting for outswingers from free kicks. Sunderland.
Cross.
Oh, Seals as it nearly gets on the end of it.
Ball keeps it alive. They get the cross in. As done. It's a deep one, right on the goalie. Oh, he's protected again.
Well, I think that
by Ballard.
I think that one is a foul. Dan Ballard's took the lot there. Goalkeeper net ball. Certainly more so than the early one from Trey Hume. It's a floaty one, isn't it, to the far post? And yeah, I don't think you can argue with that one.
Dieng does well.
He does well not to clatter into the post, I think, yeah. See Dan Ballard, yeah, just has a little look at him, doesn't he, down there? Jumps into him.
He had to stop it. He didn't get the corner.
See, them ones I haven't got a problem with. That is a free kick all day. The other one, not so much.
Minutes played, the slight break. Now people are going thinking about their half-time beverages. Well, that's gone out of play.
Yeah, it's good from Sunderland. Again, forced Paddy McNair, not naturally left-footed. I think if they're looking to play out from the back, allow them to come out to this left-hand side. That's what happens.
Mowbray focused on the task ahead of him.
Growling away there, Tony.
Yeah. As the game's gone on, Danny, Sunderland have enjoyed more possession.
Yeah, they have come into it. Both teams, as I said, had a bit of possession now. We've had a few good openings ourselves. They have. They've been a little bit loose on the counter when they've had good opportunities, good numbers getting forward.
They've made a habit of scoring at the beginning or end of the halves here at the Stadium of Light this season. Still time to do that.
Yeah, looking at Wednesday night, Niall Huggins was at 40 odd minutes on the clock, wasn't it? Both going away as well from Dan Neil just before half time.
Southampton.
Yeah, before and after Southampton, wasn't it? Bradley Dack just after the break.
Stoke was almost in there. Engel goes inside. Dieng under pressure again. This one forward. Dan Ballard and Coburn coming together. Field under pressure, did well. Gets it back. Big shift. Abdullah gets there as well.
He's done well. It was a good batting from Jensen Seal. Dragged it.
Went down looking for another free kick. They didn't get it. He's a bit disappointed about that. Jack Clark on the far
He's
side.
getting a bit frustrated, isn't he? Oh, space again in the middle of the park.
Loads of space. Barlassa finds Greenwood. He's inside the area. Drops his shoulder but can't get past. Sealed. Goes for a goal kick as well.
Yeah, he just waits for the opportunity. As he played it off Sam Greenwood, he wants the corner, but he's not getting it. The worry for Tony Mowbray, that's 3 or 4 times, you know, throughout the half where they've picked it up Middles, but acres of space in the middle. And obviously you've got Dan Neil in there, but he's got runners either side of him. There's only so much he can do. Something they'll have to have a look at. Maybe drop Job in there, play a little bit deeper, 4-2-3-1 maybe.
Sealed. Well, 30 seconds or so the first half. Normal time anyway. Officials keeping an eye on things there. How long do you think, Dan? Two's tradition.
Yeah, I think so. It's had a decent flow. Obviously, no, Niall went down for a while, didn't he? So yeah, 2 or 3. 3 minutes there.
It is 3 minutes added on. Here's Job. Jack Clark. Sunderland hoping to finish the first half strong. Clark still going. He's still going. Oh, that space. Back in, out from Fry. Hume. Nyan. Barm stops it off to Hume. Nyan under pressure, comes out with it. Still going, Luke O'Nien. Pops it down the line and is taken out. Free kick Sunderland.
Yeah, does well Luke there. Almost going into a cul-de-sac really as he gets the ball. Just steps into the space. It's Isaiah Jones, isn't it? A little clip at him.
Combination Tommy Smith as well.
Yeah, buys it a little bit, we'll say.
This could be the last opportunity of the half.
Yeah, right on half-time. Decent delivery. Load the box. Can we nick one before the break?
Whip it in. Jack Clark, he's looking for Dan Neil on the short though. From Clark, floated very high.
Does well actually, Engel, because you've got both Seals and Dan Ballard behind him. He does well to win the. It's a loopy free kick, wasn't it, from Jack Clark?
Final few moments of the half. Here for Middlesbrough. Coburn takes it down.
Goal kick. Trey, isn't it? He plays it against Coburn.
Oh!
It's been booked there.
That's Dan Neil.
Dan Neil going in the book. Oh!
Dan Neil's just been sent off.
Well, he got booked earlier on, didn't he? Got booked earlier on. What's that for then?
He was saying something to the referee.
He's saying, how's that a red? Well, he's picked up a second yellow, hasn't he? Remember, he got booked earlier on, didn't he? Well, that one where he slid in.
Dan Neil has been sent off out the blue for something he said, a second yellow.
Well, Patrick's having a word with the linesman on this near side.
And this game just got spun on its head, Danny.
Well, he looks bemused, doesn't he, Dan Neil, coming off? Just asking what's happened there. Speak to the fourth official. Well, let's have a look. Just keep an eye on Dan Neil. Where is he now? Yeah, coming towards the ref. He's having a word with the ref.
It's not particularly in the referee's face, though.
No. We don't know what he said, obviously, but, you know, it's right on half-time. He's arguing, I think he's arguing about maybe the one on Jack Clark, isn't it, as Tommy Smith just comes through and wins the ball. Do you think that's a free kick, possibly? And there's half-time.
Oh, a little one from Coburn on Dan Ballard, and this match is kicked off. Well, the referee's left it open for this. With that decision to send Dan Neil off, what's the referee going to do here?
Yeah, Ballard's...
Coburn, it was Coburn who reacted to...
Yeah, Dan Ballard's, well, he's on the way here down below us. He's come off the pitch, getting down the tunnel. But as you say, yeah, Coburn catches Dan Ballard late, I think. Flair type of player, top end of the pitch. I thought maybe you look at possibly Chris Rigg, do the dirty side of the work in the middle of the park. But that's where he's gone. We'll have to wait and see how we line up in this second half. Job's obviously gone to play a little bit deeper. He'll sit in front of Dan Ballard and, well, Jensen Seals had a little change up as well at the back. Luke O'Nien looks like he's come across the left back.
Yeah,
so we've mixed it about at the back as well.
It's going to be really interesting second half. Probably not the second half we were hoping for, Danny, in terms of a spectacle.
Well, no, I mean, Middlesbrough had a good bit of the ball in the first half as well, didn't they? 11v11. Didn't make the most of it, but say now you'd expect them to have the lion's share of possession again in the second half. Force us back a little bit more, but we've got bodies out there who can hurt them on the counter-attack.
Middlesbrough looking to advance early in this second half. Crooks back heels it straight to Al-Shish, who finds Job with a good ball. Job looking for Al-Shish, who turns with it, goes down the line looking for Barr. Fry gets in the way though. Many people still finding their seats back here after half-time around us at the Stadium of Light in this early kick-off. Jones gives it back to Crooks. Too much on it though. He goes for the goal kick. Anthony Patterson's in no hurry to take this. Perhaps that's a sign of things to come as well. Tony Mowbray there.
Yeah, just more of a trying to figure out what we're set up really. But Job's in there, O'Sheesh ahead of him, Patrick in there as well. Abdullah Barr through the middle, as he was pretty much in that first half.
Roberts trying to get on the end of that one. It's cleared by Engel. Coburn and Ballard coming together at the end of the first half as well. I wonder how that's going to continue. Here's Roberts. Start run. Looking for Barr. Goes back to Dieng. Coburn goes into 09 there. 09 and Coburn have come together.
Not sure what's going on. Well, they've almost scored there, but Luke 09 and Coburn are sat on top of each other in the middle of the park. Play goes on.
I thought the referee was going to stop it there. There's
just look at it back now. They run into each other.
Yeah, they're both injured.
Clash
there.
of legs really, and well, a few players react. Luke 09 stays down halfway line. Isaiah Jones fizzes it across, and well, what a save by Anthony Patterson. That is Crooks coming in. Far post. Looks like he's got a tap in, and he just throws himself a goal. What a right hand that is, by the way.
What a save from Anthony Patterson early in this second half for Sunderland. It's a bizarre moment.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah. A few players stopped, didn't they? Thought the referee was going to stop playoffs. Too easy. It's too easy.
Smith delivers.
Oh, let's put it over. Yeah, switched off. We've got everybody back there.
McNair heads over from close range. Bizarre couple of moments here.
There. We've got everybody packed in the 6-yard box. Abdullah Barr has got a man outside him. I think Joe's got a release there. Then he does eventually. And is it Paddy McNair?
Yeah, it's McNair heads over.
A couple of let-offs early on, a couple of minutes on the clock in the second half.
Look at that save again from Anthony Patterson.
Yeah, great save, isn't it? Big right hand.
Crooks thought he'd scored.
Oh, what a save.
Oh, late one on Sealed there, and he's in some agony there. And the referee's not even entertaining a card, I don't think.
Well, he's got the free kick, hasn't he? So he obviously thinks he's caught him.
Sam Greenwood.
Let's have a look. Doesn't think there's enough in it for a yellow.
It's on the top of his foot, and he's in some pain there. Jensen Sealed. You see yellow cards given for that?
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, if the referee deems it a foul, you know, he thinks he's obviously caught him. So yeah, going off that, you think it is a yellow card. High boots and.
Has he left it in? Yeah, he's feeling it. Sunderland seemed to watch it out there, but
yeah,
Middlesbrough throw.
Why could have got across to get that? Yeah, bizarre. Strange start to the second half.
Strange end to the first. Strange start to the second. Oh, it's a turn from Greenwood.
Oh, challenge.
Dan Ballard with an important challenge back there. Sunderland are up against it early in the second half as Abdullah Bar tries to bring it away. He's the only Sunderland player in the Middlesbrough half. Still in play.
Yeah, good from Dan Ballard. I think Sam Greenwood rolls really well in the box with the ball, and he comes across with a great challenge.
Sheesh trying to get involved. He's Jones, goes inside, beats out Sheesh. Barlassa puts it through the lines. Ballard's there again. He's going to try and see this one out.
Oh, we're not getting around him, are you? Good again from Dan Ballard. Yeah, on overtime back there at the minute.
Well, we hope it's not a full 45 like this, though, Danny.
No, I think there will be spells where we do get opportunity on the counter-attack. Say you'd expect Middlesbrough to have the majority of the ball, spend a lot of time in our half, but if we do nick it, it's how good are we on the turnover? Can we drive up the pitch, get it out to Jack on this left-hand side?
Roberts jumping. Greenwood swings at it. Ballard and Coburn coming together again. There's O'Nien. Coburn chases. Couldn't keep it in.
In. Oh, again, what a challenge.
And Ballard with another strong challenge.
That's three he's put in, isn't it, Dan, in the last few minutes. Plays it off Coburn as well for the goal kick. Excellent again. Dan Ballard. Yeah, a little bit of movement, thinks he's in. Bang. No, doors closed. Good battle between those two, as we've seen at the end of the half.
Yep. Long kick out from Anthony Patterson. Sunderland look to go direct, and Patrick Roberts just couldn't bring the ball under control 100%. Linesman's flagging. What's he flagging for? Foul against Patrick?
Foul Patrick on Paddy McNair, isn't it? That's linesman there, far side. But again, as you say, Anthony Patterson, he's drilled it, hasn't he? And Trey's got a great lead. A couple of headers he's won early on. You've got to have runners past him like we did there with Patrick and Abdullah Bar. Just looking, I think we're at a 3-5-1 really. Jack and Trey Hume wing backs, three narrow centre backs.
Here's Crooks. Smith comes onto the ball. Crooks gets it back, thinks about a shot. O'Nien's there, Clark's back there. Everyone's passed for Sunderland.
Yeah, that's the only problem, isn't it, then, when everyone's back there helping out, putting in the hard yards. It's going to come back.
Crooks gets the better of O'Nien, but couldn't find the target.
As I say, you come here, don't you? More often than not, you expect us to have a lot of the ball possession and dominate teams, but going to have to flip that round in this second 45 minutes. Going to have to dig in, see Jack Clark in our final third. A lot of this second half as well. We've got O'Sheesh in there, Joe, Patrick Roberts. It's your midfield three.
Coming along from the ball kicks as well, just trying to make something happen. Ballard wins the header. Job's stretching but can't get there. Crooks is going to play in. Jones and O'Nien's come right across. Jones and O'Nien coming together. No foul, the linesman's right on top of it. Didn't go out. Arm wrestling to try and get to the ball. Can't get there. Pride did the job.
Yeah, it's got fiery now, isn't it? It's good defending from Luke O'Nien on Isaiah Jones.
Here's Smith. Crooks inside of Greenwood. O'Shea's is with him. Big chance of penalty, nothing given. As Sunderland try and break. Trey Hume. Was there anything in that for a penalty for you?
No, I think he is caught wrong side. He just leans into him, and I think he goes down a little bit too easy. Was it Greenwood, I think, looking for it, maybe?
O'Nien looking for Jack Clark. He gets it, but can he keep it in? He can't.
It is back, is it now? Yeah, just rolls it. Crooks, good awareness. No, nowhere near a penalty now. Good from O'Shea. Just leans across him, gets the arm across him.
He's Jones.
Oh,
he's done really well. Isaiah Jones. The 9 stops across.
Yeah, excellent play, isn't it? Isaiah Joe just skips through. Luke O'Nien. Let's have a look who else is out there. O'Shea as well. Should now quick feet. Pop, pop. And then Luke does really well, actually. Gets across, commits early on the slide. Gets the blocking.
Barlasser comes over to take the corner. 2 shorts on. Jones is one of them. That's where it's gone. Everyone back again for Sunderland. Engel!
Decent hit.
Job stops it. Pride delivers one.
Goal.
And it's in the back of the net. And it's Sam Greenwood with the goal.
Yeah, it's a decent finish, isn't it? Fizzed in lower. To be fair, it's been coming, hasn't it? Since the start of the second half, we've dug in. We've had a couple of openings. And Dan Ballard, who was exceptional 3 or 4 occasions, isn't back there to help out on that occasion there. Greenwood, well, he gets his goal, doesn't he?
For Sunderland youth player Sam Greenwood gets the first goal of the game.
Just see good strike on the first one from Engel out to that far side. We've got good numbers back there. It's about locking on. You see Greenwood, he gets across the near post now. Opens up his right foot. Yeah, great finish, to be fair to him. Let's have a look back at it from this angle now. So Barlasser fizzes a low ball in. Yeah, Sealt's trying to get out there. Tight angle, but just opens up his right foot, isn't it? Past Anthony Patterson with the pace. Michael Carrick delighted.
Seals with the run forward, which is stopped by Hackney. And here come Middlesbrough again. Jones, Crooks. Jones gets it back, goes down. Referee's having a long look at it. Nothing given.
Yeah, let's have a look at it back now. Again, Middlesbrough trying to play through us there. Luke comes across. Let's have a look. Not really, is it? As he brushed his toe, I'm not sure. Goes down looking for it, Isaiah Jones.
He's definitely looking for it.
Well, job on our hands now. Man down, goal down. Half an hour plus to go.
There's Jones up against Jack Clark. He gets the better of Jack Clark quite easily. Jones, what's he going to do? It's 2-0! And Matt Crooks.
Yeah, corner's open, too easy. Listen, when a man down, doesn't alter things too much defensively, but it's far too easy. You know, you think they have 2 or 3 extra players out on the pitch at the moment, Middlesbrough. And what we're used to seeing Jack do to full-backs, you see it there as it comes out to Isaiah Jones. Jack's actually got him in a good position, goes to the ground too easily, dives in, and then opens up. Then Luke's caught in a tough position, really. We've seen him cut one out a moment or two ago at that near post area, but he stays in the 6-yard line. Good awareness from Isaiah Jones, cut back there Crooks there. We've got bodies back there again, flying around. Trey Humes in there, I think. Sealed, sorry, caught wrong side of Matt Crooks. And well.
There's Abdullah Bar. A long way back from this for Sunderland, isn't it, Danny? As Middlesbrough come forward again. Sending off's just changed the game, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, it has, yeah, but it's a mentality thing as well. You know, played in games, obviously you go a man down, but set up, you know, with 3-5-1 really. Yes, you've lost in that terms of it. You've lost a man at the top end of the pitch. We still should have good numbers defensively and in front of them. I know Jack's playing a bit deeper, but saying there since the start of the second half, they've cut us open time and time again. Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough fans to our left-hand side enjoying it now. Looks like another change.
So Chris Rigg down there, maybe. It's another dangerous ball right into the middle. Goes all the way through, and it's a corner for Middlesbrough. Sunderland are going to make a change soon. I think it is Chris Rigg, Danny.
Yeah, and I was thinking this would have been the one at half-time. He was the natural replacement as a centre midfielder on the bench, just to pack it up in there a little bit more.
This is Isaiah Jones. Close to nothing in the end. We'll see Chris Rigg in a moment. But for whom, Danny?
Yeah, I'm just wondering now, will it be...
It's Abdullah Bar.
Yeah. Difficult one for him, isn't it, in this second half, chasing shadows, top end of the pitch, really trying to put pressure on that Middlesbrough back line.
So it's two goals in 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's it. It's totally stuffing out of us as well, hasn't it? And then it's almost one of them, really. Still a long way to go in the game. Do you look at it now and think, well, damage limitation, you don't want to be on the end of the hiding.
Piece of paper there. Trey Hume. Nine's under this one. Crooks comes onto it. Nine gets there. Ball goes out from Job. Piece of paper's getting past to Job now.
I was saying there, just try and tighten it up a bit, lads. Don't concede any more goals. Yeah, but we've almost, at the start of the second half, we talked about Cardiff a few weeks ago. What did they do when they came up here? Yes, they had a man extra, but they sat deep, didn't they? And they said, you're not playing through us, you've got to go round us and make it difficult for them. And again, we're a man down, but time and time again for the way Middlesbrough cut us open and threatened since the start of the second half.
Job gets his foot in.
See Chris Riggs playing high there. He's being asked to do that job that Abdullah Bar was doing. Trying to occupy the centre-backs, get around them for a loose pass, a loose touch.
Loose touch.
Like that there, yeah.
Loose touches. I wonder what was on that piece of paper. What is Sunderland's plan now then? It's Tony Mowbray trying to get across to his side. Find themselves 2-0 down at home. 10 men.
Again.
Jones, who's caused all sorts of bother in the second half. Oh, he's put a lovely ball into the middle towards Coburn. It's gone for the corner.
Corner on the far side. Well, Dan Ballard got a little nick on it, possibly.
He's not complaining. Yeah. It's always the indicator, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just that one we seen earlier on, wasn't it? Where just good save from Anthony Patterson, similar delivery in, he gets his head up, feeds a lovely ball in there. Oh, he's done well to spot it, the ref, hasn't he? Brushed the stud of Dan Ballard's boot.
penalty area once again. Passing comes and punches it clear. And now Smith fancies a shot.
Yeah, got to get going there, keep the legs going. I know it's difficult. Say we spent all the time in the second half pretty much in our final third, haven't we? Bottle thrown on there. It's always a difficult one, this. You know, you're going over, you're enticing the crowd, giving them a bit. You've obviously received a few verbals, and then, you know, things are going to get thrown on. You don't want to see it, but it happens.
Looks like a double change in a moment for Middlesbrough. Rogers and Latte Lath. Torburn coming off. Matt Crooks is coming off as well. Rogers comes on to number 10.
Freshened up top end of the pitch, aren't they, Middlesbrough? Michael Carrick, think there's more goals there for his team.
What's happening? The incident in the crowd to our right-hand side. Not too sure what's happening to the right of us, but there's medics.
Yeah, medics going across there, behind the goal.
Plenty of people there. The referees just stopped the game for a moment. They were insistent, the people in that corner, and the game's just going to have to be paused for a moment, I think, because of an incident in the crowd here, Danny.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's a good time for the Sunderland lads to get a break, isn't it? So you've been frantic back there since the kick-off in that second half. Tony Mowbray getting the lads together, try and regroup. To be fair, he hasn't had to say it too many times this season, has he? We haven't been in this position. You know, we've obviously come from a goal behind in a couple of games, but, you know, what an uphill task this is now.
Yeah, I mean, what's he going to be saying to his team there, Danny?
It's a difficult one for him, isn't it? You know, we can't go gung-ho, try and get back into the game. We're obviously a man down. We're finding it difficult as it is. Say Middlesbrough have scored 2. They could have had a couple more. Anthony Patterson making that great save earlier on as well. Seen, I think he's having a chat with Jack. It's been difficult for Jack, you know. I think he got done for the second one, didn't he? Ended up on his backside, 1v1 up against Isaiah Jones. But you want to see Jack at the other end of the pitch. But how do you get him on the ball? You know, Middlesbrough have had all the ball. We've got 7 or 8 bodies back on our own 18-yard box. We can't, when we're clearing it, it's coming back. So the lads have got to dig in. You know, a lot of young boys. We've given them a lot of praise so far this season, and rightly so. But now they've almost got to become men for the next 20-25 minutes. Get on with it. It's a difficult task.
I think the game's going to restart, and that's exactly what's happening here. We'll keep a little eye on what's happening to the right of us, but there obviously is some kind of medical incident in the Roker end. But meantime, the game has restarted. Let's hope everyone's okay to that side of the stadium. Roberts loses it on the far side, a little tug back of the shirt. It's a continued run. So it's going to be a yellow card here.
Yeah, I mean, crowd aren't happy there, but I think here's Patrick has the ball nabbed off him by the halfway line there, tracking back. Sam Greenwood, isn't it? Wrong side of him, and then, yeah, just clips his heels. No complaints from Patrick. Just a look of frustration.
And all the talk, if it stays like this, Danny, will be about that second yellow for Dan Neil in the first half. We, of course, will look back at that and all of the action from the game in the post-game programme, and you can have your say about maybe the referee's performance or how you've seen the game this afternoon. Use the hashtag #AskDanny on social media. As the ball's played in, Patterson gets there. Jones shoots from distance. And Sunderland fans angry about something.
Maybe that Anthony Patterson's got caught as he's come to punch the ball. We've seen the one in the first half which got given, wasn't it, against Trey Hume Dieng. No, again, I didn't think that was a foul in the first. I don't think that's a foul. It's a coming together. Anthony Patterson gets there first and punches it. No problems with that.
Seal caught in possession but wins the throw. Nine, trying to spin it out to Trey Hume, who comes away with it. Here's Jack Clark. Sheesh has gone ahead of him. Clark goes through the middle. Oh, Hume can't get on the end of it.
Yeah, difficult, isn't it? That's what you've got to try and make an opportunity on the counter-attack. Trey trying to get us on the front foot going forward.
Stolen off Job by Rodgers.
Oh, trouble.
Sunderland player's gone down and Jones could be in here. Goes inside, only Patterson to beat.
Goal.
3-0. Luke O'Neill felt he was fouled in the build-up there. Let's see it back.
Yeah, well,
things are going from bad to worse for
Sunderland.
Sunderland.
They are, yeah. I think it cushions it into Job in the middle of the park, doesn't it? And again, they're on to us, Middlesbrough. And after that, Isaiah Jones been excellent, hasn't he, in this second half. Freed him down this right-hand side. Good composure. Let's have a look back. Long ball forward. Luke O'Neill cushions it into Job. Let's have a look. Has it nicked off him there? No, it's not. It's coming together. Luke actually pulls in first. I think. Oh, it's tight for offside, by the way. Far side, Jensen Seal maybe playing him on. But then, say, he chops inside. Dan Ballard slots it past Anthony Patterson. And that is pretty much that. Oh, through the legs, isn't it? Jensen Seal trying to get back there. Can't put the brakes on in time.
There's a yellow card for Jack Clark.
Jack Clark, possibly, I think, yeah. Bad to worse, isn't it? So you just try to keep your composure now. I know it's difficult out there for the lads, feeling a bit of frustration. One or two of them asking, you know, the linesman Trey having a word with him down below us. Certainly don't want to see any more red cards.
Hasn't given up hope. Chase that one. Comes out to Trey Hume. Heads it down the line. Jack Clark doesn't bring it under control. There'll be another double change here for Middlesbrough, Danny. Samuel Silvera. Also Marcus Falls. Sam Greenwood coming off.
Yeah, good finish from Greenwood, to be fair. That near post, wasn't it? Ball fizzed in low, angles against him, just the pace, I think, does Anthony Patterson. It's past him before he knows it. And Isaiah Jones as well, as I said, excellent in the second half. A lot of space down this right-hand side. Got himself a goal, an assist.
Marcus Falls.
Yeah, Falls coming off, I think got 10 goals last season as well for Middlesbrough.
Job picks it up for Sunderland. There's Roberts looking for Rigg. Sheesh couldn't get them either, but Seal comes and takes it. Roberts is with him. Roberts can't get past Engel.
Substitution for Sunderland. Roosin coming on down below us now. It's going to be Jack Clark, yeah.
Jack Clark makes way for Naz Rusin.
Yeah, and I don't know what I think is the right decision from Tony. He looks a bit frustrated, Jack. He's had to do a lot of defensive work. It's not been his afternoon, and obviously it's not helped out the fact that we're down to 10, and he's had to spend so much time tracking Isaiah Jones back in this second half. .15 minutes or so for Rusin to try and get into the game. For the game time, yeah.
This is a frustrating result for Sunderland. It's a big result for Middlesbrough,
Oh,
isn't
massive,
it?
yeah.
Especially the run they're on. It's been their 5th win in a row in all competitions. Trey Hume. Didn't have anywhere to go there.
No,
Rogers takes it off him. And there could be another opportunity with a strike which blazed over the top from Latte Lath.
Yeah, as you say, Trey Hume there, nowhere to go. He's looking to play the square pass, it wasn't on, as it nicked off him. Rogers and Latte Lath shifts it onto his left. Some power in it, but it's always on the rise. Yeah, and I said earlier, didn't I, damage limitation. I'd take the 3 now. You know, you don't want to come off here 5 or 6. Kicking the confidence, isn't it? You know, yes, we'll obviously look at it and debrief it later on as well. 45 minutes with the extra man for Middlesbrough.
Cheers from this big crowd inside the Stadium of Light. We'll give the official attendance soon. A couple of them slipped away into the city following their 3rd goal. Still relatively early in the day after the 12:30 kickoff. Plenty championship action at 3 p.m. as well. Sheesh coming together with Rogers.
You know what, I give Middlesbrough credit as well, by the way. Even first half, they played some good football. Yeah. You know, I'm saying look like a team low on confidence. They've obviously had a couple of good results. They had a bad start to the season, but set up really well. They played some good football. Obviously, the Olays are coming out now, which is easy when you're 3 up with 10 with the extra man against 10 men.
Get in touch and tell us where your frustrations are this afternoon with Sunderland, or maybe it's with the officials or something else. Use the hashtag AskDanny and be part of the post-game programme. It's never fun when we have to speak after a defeat, Danny, but there's plenty to talk about, isn't there?
Yeah, of course there is, yeah, and we've had a decent season so far, haven't we? A bad day at the office.
Rusin tries to get the ball off Fry. Frustrations at the referee from the home fans. They feel there should have been a foul on Dan Ballard there. Rogers plays it inside, Latte Lath. Oh, this could be another opportunity. It's actually hit their own man. Falls it was who stopped the shot. Sunderland can't get out of the minute, Danny.
No, they can't. They can hear frustration around us as well. It is difficult. I think we can be a little bit better on ball when we win it. The lads they're obviously blowing back there, tired, put a lot in the second half, chasing shadows. Just a little bit of composure when you do win the ball if you can.
Big stretch from Chris Regan. Sunderland could break here. Oh, sheesh. He's Rusin. Shoots.
Yeah.
Decent effort.
Good opening, isn't it? They get caught on the ball. Middlesbrough, I think it's Chris Rigg makes the challenge. See back there. It's on Paddy McNair, I think. O'Sheesh feeds it out to Rusin on his left foot. Angles against him. Tries to do the keeper at his near post, but Dieng's down to it.
Good power in. As I say, good from Chris Rigg. Battle for it. 9. O'Sheesh. Hume, Rusin. change in a moment, which will be Middlesbrough's 5th and final. Chris Rigg.
Finally, we're getting a few passes in now, aren't we?
Yeah.
The pressure off Middlesbrough. Happy to sit off a little bit.
O'Nien. It's just ahead of Trey Hume. It's one of those afternoons, isn't it, Dan?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Sums it up in a way, doesn't he? Doesn't it well initially there, Luke, and that's pretty much summed it up, hasn't it? Just too much on the pass out to Trey.
Alex Bangura is coming on. He's going to replace Lucas Engel. It's a 5th and final. Today's attendance, 43,584. Another huge gate here.
Feel sorry for Jensen Sealt in a way as well. Let's come underneath for Niall Huggins and then
Well, was it
sent
was
off.
it that incident, Danny, which unsettled Sunderland? The losing of Niall Huggins?
No,
very
not
early
so
on in
much
the
that.
game?
I don't think so. No, I think you know, at that sort of stage we were not saying on top, but we was giving as good as we were getting. But you know, he comes on there and then Dan gets sent off. So obviously it changed it. We're going to sit back a little bit more. You have to defend a lot on that right hand side.
Here's Rogers. Lucen trying to get it. Ball back for Sunderland. Silveira comes down to fours. Free kick to Sunderland. Rigg gets a free kick. Job playing Rigg. So we'll have a throw.
Well, it's a bit of a break now as well, isn't it, till the next game? Is that a good thing? Possibly. Regroup now, might have one or two back. It's been a tough week, hasn't it? It's, say, 3-game week. Late finish Wednesday night, early start today. Give the lads the opportunity to recharge.
Get some of those injuries back, you know, the likes of Pierre Ekwa, maybe Alex Pritchard.
Yeah, Adji Elise, I think, isn't it?
It's a good run this from Al-Shish. Crosses a nice ball. Roberts. He's gone for the corner.
Yeah. It's good from Al-Shish. Driving run down this left-hand side. Action on the cross. Patrick coming onto it. Bangura for the corner, yeah.
Al-Shish will take the corner.
One or two asking for the corner. Dan Ballard, one of them. Double look back. Ball in. It comes off Chris Rigg, I think, doesn't it? Off his hip.
falls. So we get it back. So we move into the final 5 minutes of the game plus added time. Was that slight stoppage for a medical incident in the crowd. Rusin picks it up. Chris Riggs with him, but plenty navy shirts around him.
He's done well there, Rusin, running the channel, getting hold of the ball.
Roberts. Sealed shoots. Stings the hands of Sonny Dieng.
Decent strike, isn't it? As Patrick just rolls it across. I thought he's going to just feed it across into the 6-yard box, but puts his laces through it. It's a great strike, yeah.
Corner's been taken quickly in the meantime. As you watch that replay, it comes out to Job on the edge of the area. He fancies a shot. Real danger of that hitting the target.
Yeah, and, you know, I was saying before, we've got a lot of young boys out there. And it's easier to say when you've obviously been there before and lived it, but you've got to try and put it behind you quick, you know. Disappointing afternoon. We haven't had too many to speak about so far this season. The lad's been great, but you take stock again now. You've got to this next international break. You know, we're in a good position still in the league. Just mentioned it there. We'll have one or two maybe back after the break. Injuries. Go again.
Friend of the crowd as well. They stuck with the side.
Yeah.
I feel it was more of the officials against them this afternoon, but we've had the pleasure of replays and things like that. We don't know what happened with Dan Neil's second yellow.
Yeah, I can see it. Obviously, Sunderland fans, you know, down to 10 men, they're not sure what's happened, what's been said. We don't know that either. They've obviously seen pictures of it, but we don't know what was said between Dan Neil and the referee. Referees deemed it
strong enough.
Enough, yeah, to be a second yellow card, and therefore Dan said they're taking an early shower, and then 45 minutes with the extra man, and they've made it count, Middlesbrough.
Join us for the post-game programme and use that hashtag AskDanny if you want to have your say about the game this afternoon. Rusin picks it up for Sunderland. Oh, Sheesh. So go back to Ballard. Someone penned in again. Seal lets it run, but too much. This will be a long few minutes, won't it, for some of these Sunderland fans?
Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it, where both teams will be happy for the whistle to go now. Say Middlesbrough pretty much like they did last season, slow start. And yes, we're obviously still early days in the season, but they've picked up, haven't they, in recent weeks?
Crowd is still singing Tony Mowbray's name. 3-0 down to 10 men. It's always a good sign of things, isn't it?
Yeah, good appreciation of you know what they've achieved so far this season.
Patterson had to save and Falls follows it up for the fourth. And that really will be the moment the Sunderland fans head to the exits this afternoon. It hasn't been their day at the office.
No, it hasn't, yeah. And I'm saying there, it's just a little bit of pride late on, isn't it? You've conceded a few, say, come on boys, let's shut the door up now, no more. You know, taking a heavy defeat on your home patch against your local rivals. Patterson with a save on the first one, and then Force, decent finish to be fair, it's on the off, just sits up in front of him. Gets his goal. Said there now, well, we certainly want the whistle to go, don't we? Get them in there now.
There's going to be about 5 or 6 minutes added on here as well.
Substitutions as well, yeah.
At least 5, I think.
You're right.
Well, can Sunderland get a consolation in this 5 minutes? You seem to turn into problems there, and Tony Mowbray puts his head on his hands as Middlesbrough come forward again in numbers. Surely that was offside, not given. And Middlesbrough have an opportunity here. I think it was offside from Latif Lath. 3 foot ahead of the action.
Well, we'll see it back in a minute, whether it's time late on his run. We'll wait and see. Dan Ballard's appealing for the offside, isn't he? Yeah, see, having a word again with the linesman on this near side.
There's no Middlesbrough player even started to walk towards the ball, though there has now.
Yeah, 4-0 to the referees, the shout from the crowd, but well,
those Middlesbrough fans will have a happy trip back down the A19 this afternoon. He's Job. Job coming forward. Rusin can't get there.
yeah, difficult one for Tony Mowbray to debrief. I don't think he'd be too harsh on the boys after the game. He'll be disappointed inside in the manner in which we've sort of collapsed really in the second half. You see it time and time again where, as I say, there teams go down to 10 men, and naturally at half time as well, you have a word, you get around each other and think, right, do you know what, boys, we've got to dig in here second half. We know it's going to be tough. You put the hard yards in and we don't give things away too easy, and I think it has been too easy for Middlesbrough.
Did Sunderland leave too many attacking options on Danny at half time?
Possibly, but you're looking at the bench there, what in terms of a defensive midfielder really. I said you're looking at Chris Rigg, who's a natural midfielder. You bring O'Sheesh on, listen, he'll get around the pitch, but he's more of an attacking flair really, isn't he? Top end of the pitch player.
Job trying to get his leg around Rodgers. Ballard finally comes in. The big challenge is then shoved off the ball.
Do you know what?
What are you going to do here?
Do you know what as well? Dan Ballard's had a decent game this afternoon as well. He doesn't deserve to be on the 4-0 defeat as things stand. He's been excellent. But it's probably a little bit of game management as well. I say we are a young team, you know, when we're on top, when we're controlling games, you see all that flair there, but it's having that nous really of how to go the other way, and when you're having to dig in, you're a man down, you know, being a little bit clever on the ball, slowing things down. Perhaps we haven't got that out on the pitch at this moment in time.
I guess young players need to face 4-0 defeats.
Well, exactly, you experience it, yeah, and you try and learn from it. Exactly that.
Sealed. I understand during the international break, myself and you, Danny, will be sitting down for a podcast with someone very special. So keep your eyes and ears out for that. SOC Unfiltered, available on all podcast platforms. Patrick Roberts. And that'll probably do it for this afternoon, I think, Danny.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just frustration there from Patrick, I think. So little to go off really in the second half, hasn't he? And just goes on one of his little runs, gets the shot wrong. And I think, as you say, you can look at Tony Mowbray and his face sums the afternoon up.
It'll be an interesting reception for the referee at the end of this game. But we'll discuss it all in the post-game programme, so join us for that and use the hashtag AskDanny as well if you want to have your say about this defeat here at the Stadium of Light. It's finished Sunderland 0, Middlesbrough 4.
Yeah, it has, yeah, and there's boos ring round there. I think, as you said, Frankie, it's probably not for the players and their efforts. Obviously a difficult afternoon.